Hey, everybody. I'm Hillary Atkin from the Atkin Report, and I'm so excited to welcome Shadale from The Voice to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. Shadale, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
I'm so happy to have you, and congratulations on moving into the knockouts, which will be shown a few hours after we're taping this episode. And I'm so excited to see it, Shadale.
Yes, this is going to be a great night. So many wonderful performances tonight, and I am very honored to be a part of it.
Shadale, you will be performing Impossible and paired with Samara Brown. But how did you choose that song, and what is its significance for you?
Actually, I used to sing this song when I was younger, and I used to sing it in a little food court at a mall. And the significance with it is the connection that I have with that. I was a very we were homeless at the time of my performance, and my parents, they just supported me through it all. Even with us not having a place to stay, they still continued to take me to go perform places. And this was one of the songs that I connected to the most lyrically. For that reason alone, as far as my dreams, I never stopped going after my dreams. And it seemed impossible at the time, but now, it's very possible. So that message, everything came full circle for me. So that's why I wanted to sing that song in particular, especially for the knockout rounds.
Let's flash back to your last performance, which was your battle round, singing Ariana Grande's One Last Time with Janora Brown. What was it like performing that song in front of Ari?
It was nerve-wracking, and it was an experience that I can't explain. I can't describe in words because it's Ariana Grande. And to, stop me from being too overwhelmed and falling at my feet on stage, I just had to not look at her. so I was like, okay, I'll look at you at the end, but I can't because I'm gonna fall apart. It was incredible.
It was so amazing to watch that, but so was your blind audition. Let's rewind to that.
Okay.
And That's What I Like by Bruno Mars was your song. And you didn't realize this, but all the teams were filling up. Blake and Ariana's teams were full, but both John and Kelly, who still has spots, turned for you.
Yes.
But what was your strategy going into the blind audition on who you would prefer as your coach as compared to what happened in that moment for you on stage?
Well, I had already predetermined John early before I knew any of the extra coaches, or really Ariana, because I feel like he would push me to do things that I'm not comfortable with doing, and have me singing things that I wouldn't necessarily choose for myself to sing. So I had already chosen him, but because Kelly turned, it made it more difficult to choose because I'm like, dang, she believes. I'm like, oh no, I have to choose her because she turned first. But I went with my gut.
Well, Kelly can be very persuasive, but you've had such a wonderful journey with John, and I wanted to ask you more about working with him, with Camila Cabello, and your mega mentor, Ed Sheeran.
Yes. Yeah. John, he's so nice. He is very welcoming. He's super supportive. He's like the dad, and I love it. I really do. Him and Camilla were amazing. They made us feel so comfortable. Camilla was very down to earth. She was opening. She understands too, because she went through the same process when she did, I think it was X Factor or America's Got Talent. I think it was X Factor, yeah, with Simon Cowell. So she understood what we were going through, and she made us feel very comfortable. John always makes us feel comfortable. They always have great advice. And yeah, that was an amazing experience. And Ed Sheeran, I've been a fan of his for so long, so that was definitely overwhelming. And I was lost for words when I saw him. I was like, oh my God, like I sing your songs too. And now I'm singing in front of you. It was terrifying, but I got through it. At least I think I did.
Well, yeah, it was exciting to see your reaction to Ed Sheeran.
Yes. Oh my God, it's Ed Sheeran. I mean, come on. It's Ed freaking Sheeran. Like, are you kidding me?
He's so nice and down to earth, you
He
know?
is, because he knows the journey too. Like when artists know the journey, they respect you more. You know, he hasn't been in the industry since he was, 5 years old. So he didn't grow up in it. He came in like a teenager, I think. And I feel like when you come in at a point in your life when you know the struggle of trying to make it and you're just doing it because you love it, you connect more. So you have more advice to give to artists like myself and Samara and everyone else on the show. So you know how hard it is to get in. You know, when you do get that break, you know how possible it is. So I think he really gave that to us with his advice.
I can feel that joy and that passion in your performances. And Shadale, I'm so looking forward to your knockout. I know we have to wrap up our happy hour. So
Oh,
I wanted to propose a toast to you and your continued success on The Voice.
thank you. Toast.
Cheers.
Cheers.